Hello YouTube, Jay the Movie Guy here. I haven't done a video in at least about a month, so I wanted to show you guys what movies I purchased in the since I did my last video. I got 3 DVDs and a bunch of 4Ks that I purchased. So for further ado, let's get started on the first DVD. For $5 at Walmart, I purchased The Cowboy Way with Kiefer Sutherland and Woody Harrelson. I grew up with this movie. It's a personal favorite of mine. It's a guilty pleasure. It's a buddy cowboy comedy action movie. It has Ernie Hudson in it. It has Woody Harrelson, and of course Kiefer Sutherland. Dylan McDermott as a villain. He plays a good villain in this movie. But $5 Walmart bargain bin, can't beat it. The Cowboy Way. Next up, I got off eBay for like $6. Well, it was like $3 plus $6 shipping and handling. And it brings you in. It's a Wayans Brothers movie collection. We got White Chicks and Little Man. Little Man's okay. It's pretty funny, but White Chicks is where this movie shines. White Chicks is like one of my all-time favorite Wayans Brothers movies. Besides, I got this off eBay. Not a bad deal. I haven't opened it yet. But White Chicks, Little Man. Speaking of the Wayans Brothers, I got this at Walmart for $12. It's a triple feature of the first 3 movies. Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3, which is the best 3 scary movies out there. 4 and 5 are terrible, and I heard that they're remaking it. Well, one thing that makes me mad about these cases is that they stack all the discs on top of each other. Here's part 3. I hate that. They're too lazy to have them in individual slots. But you got Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. Part 3 is unrated. It's 3.5. But here's one side. They're all 3 stacked on each other, which I don't like that, because I think, like I said, I think they're too lazy to put them in individual cases. But I love Scary Movie 1 and 2. I grew up I was maybe a 10-year-old, maybe 10 or 11-year-old when I first saw the Scary Movies 1 and 2. I didn't care for 3 for a long period of time, but 3 is a guilty pleasure. 3 is actually pretty funny. But here's Scary Movie 1, 2, and 3. Now, next up, I want to get to my 4K. Now, this is an expensive 4K set that I ordered off eBay again, which I've been wanting the 3rd movie for a long time, but I cannot find the 3rd movie by itself for a decent price. So then I saw this collection, so I'm like, you know what, I'll pick it up. It was on sale for the guy on Amazon. The guy on eBay was selling it for $20. So I picked up the Karate Kid Trilogy 4K box set. There's the back. Has all the characters from all 3 movies. There's the front. It has Daniel LaRusso, Mr. Miyagi. Daniel LaRusso in the background doing the crane kick. And there's individual movie slipcase. All the backs of the slipcase are different, designs. The first 2 are the same design, but part 3 is the bonsai tree. But there's the Karate Kid. Here's the back. Sorry for the glare. And then you get the Blu-ray and the DVD, 4K. That's how it is on all three of them, so I ain't going to take them all out of the cases, but there's part 2. And part 3. Part 3, like I said, was 21. I was missing. Part 21 I was missing because I couldn't find it with a decent price. It's always bundled in with the next Karate Kid, which I don't really care for that one. I don't really care for the remake. I just like the original 3 Karate Kid trilogies from 84 to 89. That's the Karate Kid. Next up, I got this off eBay also, which I've been, once they finally announced it on Blu-ray 4K, I had to get it because it's one of my all-time favorite Schwarzenegger movies of all time, and I'm glad to finally own it on 4K Blu-ray. That is James Cameron's True Lies. Schwarzenegger is my favorite action star. You got the 4K disc here, and you got the Blu-ray disc under here with the digital code. If anybody wants to pause the video and get that code, send me a message. The special features are of course, on the Blu-ray disc. I hate when they do 4K scans and they want to leave the special features on the Blu-ray disc. You know, like Terminator 2. Like I got the Terminator 2 on 4K, but the extended editions are on the Blu-ray. Why don't they just do the extended cut on the 4K also? But the only thing on the extended cut is the original movie that came out in '91. Which, since I got my DVD of Terminator 2, I have not watched the original cut of T2 since like maybe early 2002, 2001. So I'm so used to watching the extended cuts. But so if I'll just watch it on 4K, then I'll go back and watch the lead scenes, I guess. Next up, for $5, Steelbook at Walmart on 4K. I couldn't pass these up. I'm not a big fan of Van Damme, but I do like Universal Soldier. It's a nice little slip case. You slip it out. The Steelbook comes with 4K and the digital code. If anybody wants to get that, let me know in the comments. I haven't watched this yet because I haven't really checked it out, what the special features are. But Universal Soldier 4K Blu-ray, 4K Steelbook. Next up is another 4K Steelbook I purchased at Walmart for $5, which I had the Blu-ray, but it's 4K. I have to upgrade. It's one of my other personal favorite Schwarzenegger movies. Well, besides T2 and Predator and True Lies and Terminator 1, this one here is also a guilty pleasure of mine. It's one of the best. The second best Paul Verhoeven movies ever made. The bloodiest action movie, one of the bloodiest action movies ever made. It's 1990s Total Recall on 4K Blu-ray Steelbook. That has three discs. I didn't realize this. It has the Blu-ray disc, the 4K, and the special features disc. And here's the code if anybody wants it. Huh. I have to check this out sometime. Next up is my horror purchases I just recently got, and I'm missing a movie out here, but we'll get that in a minute. I want to start off with one of the most hated remakes ever made, but I enjoy it. I have all the rest of them. A lot of people don't like this movie because it's not in the same continuity, it's not the same story, it's not our character. You know, he looks weird, but I enjoyed this one. It's the Child's Play 4K remake, the remake, which I really enjoyed this one. A lot of people don't like it because it's not Brad Dourif, it's not Jennifer Tilly, Don Mancini has no involvement in it, but it's a solid, decent remake. It had good scares, good effects, good kills, a little campy at times, but Child's Play 2019 remake on 4K, which I already owned the Blu-ray, but like I said, you can't beat 4K. Next up is I need to get the rest of these. Holler, let me know in the comments if they're coming out with the remakes on 4K. I know they have the new trilogy in 4K and the Thorn trilogy in 4K, but here is the original 1978 classic Halloween 4K. That's the 4K disc. It doesn't have 3 discs actually. The Blu-ray and Blu-ray, original Blu-ray special features. And Halloween. And I got Halloween 2. I love the artwork on these Halloweens. The only one that has, I think, reversible artwork is the original one. No, they all do. They all do. So I'm thinking about just switching out the. I'm gonna leave them in the course, their boxes, but I'm gonna switch the covers out. Then they got a lot of people hate this one, but I like this one. Halloween 3 Seasons of the Witch. Because everybody was complaining because Michael Myers ain't in it. Michael Myers ain't the killer. But you have to understand they killed him off in 2. So John Carpenter and Deborah Hill. Well, I don't think Deborah Hill was involved in this one. Yeah, okay, she produced it. She helped. But John Carpenter wanted to do something different. He wanted to do an anthology series set on Halloween with like different stuff happening. But people didn't like it. But Tom Hackins is great. Daniel Hurley, also known as the Old Man from RoboCop, he's a great villain in this movie. Halloween 3 is another guilty pleasure of mine. And then, of course, Halloween 4, the Return of Michael Myers, which has the very first Danielle Harris's first role, which she let herself go. She's too fake now, but this is, give her credit. This was in '88 when there was like 2 movies involved kids. You had Halloween 4, and you had Child's Play with very young Alex Vincent, came out in 1988, and then you had Poltergeist 3 with Heather O'Rourke. She did hers in '88, but unfortunately she passed away during or after that movie was made. I don't remember. And then my least favorite of the original 5 Halloween movies is Halloween: The Revenge of Michael Myers. The mask is terrible, very terrible. The story is terrible. They killed Rachel off in the first 5 minutes. Halloween 5. And since I can't pause the video, I'm going to have to take you guys with me to get my last and final 4K I forgot to bring out here. I thought. Oh, there it is. And my last and final 4K that I just purchased is Major League. It has the same special features as the DVD, Blu-ray, but Major League, Charlie Sheen, Tom Basinger, Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes. I can't remember who's on this. Rene Russo, very first movie. Tom Hooker, but Major League. Well, this has been Jay the Movie Guy with a new 4K DVD update. Thank you for watching. Please comment and subscribe. And if you guys want any of them digital key codes, hit me up in the comments. Let me know which ones you want, and I'll give you guys a code. Thank you. Have a good day.